Good morning, children. Welcome back to part 2 of lesson number 12 from Zlata's diary. So, now, children, make sure that you're going to sit with a pen, book, and new voice textbook in case if you have, so that we can underline the important words and we will go through a lot of important points as well. Alright, children, so before we could start the part 2 session, let us quickly revise what we did in our previous video. As we know, children, this is a diary which is written by Zlata Filipovic, and she was in the age group of 11 years when she experienced the Bosnian War in the year 1992 and 1995. And she was very much inspired by Anne Frank. And who was Anne Frank, children? She was also a girl who thought of writing a diary when she experienced a war, which was a German occupation of the Netherlands. That was the Second World War II. And yes, as we know, Anne Frank actually gave a name to her diary, and the name was Kitty. Similarly, even Zlata thought that she should give a wonderful name to her diary. And what was the name, children, that she gave? Yes, she called her diary as Mimi. So, yes, she used to share everything and she started recording her experiences of living as a child in a war zone. So, yes, children, you can just see these images of Bosnian War and just see how completely the city is damaged. All right. Now, as we know that this particular war actually had a great impact on Zlata, and she thought of recording all the trials and tribulations of her time, as well as even small joy with childlike honesty and earnestness. She also thought of recording them as well. Now she also came to a conclusion that because of this war, there was lack of electricity and food was getting spoiled. So at one point they pretty much cooked up everything perishable on an old wood burning stove and had unplanned feast. So yes, children, when she planned to cook something with her parents, what was that? What was the items that they had cooked? As we know, it was chicken, okay, and it was also squid. Squid is basically, as we know, children, it's a water creature which you can consume, you can eat. And they also thought of, making some cherry strudels, which is cherry pastry. And they cooked meat and potato pies, which is a baked dish. So, yes, it was for her, of course, a small feast and she enjoyed it. But, yes, at the same time, she was also worried that for how long this war is going to continue and for how long, there will be a shortage of electricity, food, and water. And this was a major concern for her. So yes, children, we had stopped this lesson, in the last previous video. So now we will continue with the part 2 section. Now let us see what happens uh, in the next entries, which is being discussed by Zlata. Now, children, let us quickly start with part 2. Now, children, Zlata has made one more entry in her diary, and the date is 20th of July 1992, and it was Monday. Now, let us see what she says. Dear Mimi, since I'm in the house all the time, I watch the world through the window. Now, as we know, children, war is going, and she is not supposed to go out of the house. So Zlata is watching everything from inside the house but through a small window. Now, for her, this particular window, outside the window, everything is a world for her. So, just a piece of the world she is watching. That means just a part of the world she is watching from the window. There are a lot of beautiful pedigree dogs roaming the streets. So now, children, over here, pedigree dogs means it has been given over here the meaning. It's from a family that has been recorded for a long time and is considered to be a very good breed. Okay, so pedigree dogs are basically a breed of dogs. So their owners probably had to let them go because they couldn't feed them anymore. Now, Zlata is saying that as there is no food, no water, no electricity, and there is a lot of problem which has been faced by everyone. So even the owners of the dog have left all the dogs outside. The reason is they couldn't feed them anymore. And yes, it was really sad. Yesterday, I watched a cocker spaniel cross the bridge. So basically, cocker breed of a dog, children, and she is explaining that yesterday she saw one cocker spaniel dog crossing the bridge. Not knowing which way to go, he was lost. He wanted to go forward and then he stopped, turned around and looked back. So now, children, what she wants to say is that means this dog was actually very much confused. Why this dog was confused, children? The reason is probably this dog was looking for his master. Okay, the reason is this dog has been left outside of the house and now this dog is searching for the master. Who knows whether his master is still alive? Now, because of this war, she is thinking there is a possibility that this master probably is not still alive. Okay, even animals suffer here. So, what she means to say is in this particular war, no one is being spared, okay, including animals, human beings. Each and everyone is suffering because of this war. So, even they aren't spared by the war. So, no one is left. Everyone is suffering because of this war. And later she says, Ciao, Zlata. Okay, as we know, that means goodbye, right? Okay, now let us check another entry. Now, children, her next entry is written on date 18th of August 1992, Tuesday. And she writes, Dear Mimi, Mummy is carrying home the water. It's hard on her, but she has to do it. So she's telling us that, telling to Mimi that her mother is carrying the water now, and it's really a hard time, but yes, she has to do it. The water hasn't come back on, nor has the electricity. Now she is telling Mimi that the water nor the electricity has come back yet. I didn't tell you, Mimi, but I have forgotten what it's like to have water pouring out of a tap. So she says that she has completely forgotten what it was like, when the water used to pour from a tap and what it's like to shower. And yes, even she used to enjoy, the water coming out from shower and the tap. And now she has completely forgotten what actually, pouring the water from tap and shower is all about. And why, children, she has forgotten completely? The reason is there is no water and electricity from so long. We use a jug now. The jug has replaced the shower. That means she says that now instead of using the shower, they have started using jug. And further, she also says that we wash dishes and clothes like in the Middle Ages. So now, children, in the Middle Ages, that means, in the olden days. Okay, now in the olden days, of course, there was no tap and no showers. So how the people used to wash and clean their dishes and clothes, children? Of course, by taking water in some, jug or maybe some utensils, and they used to clean, by pouring the water with the hand. So similarly, even now, the reason there is a shortage of water, and that's why they are, she's thinking that they have gone back to the Middle Age, where her mother is washing dishes and clothes by using jug. Now, this war is taking us back to olden days or olden times. That's what she explains. And we take it, we suffer it, but we don't know for how long. So she's also telling Mimi that of course they are taking everything the way it is coming, and of course they all are suffering, But she is also not sure for how long this is going to take place. And she writes her name Zlata. Okay, now she has made one more entry, which was on 21st of October 1992. It was Wednesday. Dear Mimi, today is Daddy's birthday. I gave him a kiss and a happy birthday, Daddy. So now she says that it is her father's birthday, and yes, she wished her father by giving a kiss, and she, wished him saying happy birthday. We made little sweets a la Medna. Now she also says that they made a few sweets, at home. Now, a la Medna is basically a French word, children, which means in the manner or in accordance to. In the textbook also, this particular meaning is been given as in the name style as someone or something else. So that means she means to say that yes, they also made little sweets as generally everyone makes during the birthday time. And now let me explain something to you. Mimi, as you know, I confide in you every day almost. So now she means to say that, confide means children telling secrets. So now she's telling Mimi that, as you know, I keep on sharing a lot of secrets of mine to you. Well, you know, this summer school in our community center. So she's telling Mimi that she is asking her whether, do you know, our summer school in the community center? We had a wonderful time together there. Did some acting, some reciting, and best of all, some writing too. So now over here, Zlata is actually, going back to her old days, and she remembers how she was enjoying in her community center. She actually enjoyed some acting. She did some reciting also. Reciting over here means children reciting in the way of, the way we recite the poem. Yes, so they were doing some reciting over there, and best of all, they also did a lot of writing too. It was also nice until the horrible shell killed our friend Eldin. Now, she explained that everything was going so well until that horrible shell killed our friend Eldin. That means horrible bomb. Okay, so she is saying that one bomb actually killed their best friend. It was, and the name of the friend was Eldin. And from that moment, everything stopped. Maza is still working with our teacher, Irina Vidovic. So she says that she's having one more friend, and her name is Maza. And Maza is still working with her teacher, who is from community center. And the name of the teacher is Irina Vidovic. And the other day, Maza asked me, do you keep a diary? FIPA, do you keep a diary? FIPA. So now over here, children, FIPA is the nickname of Zlata. Yes, children. The way Zlata gave a nickname to her diary, that's Mimi. Similarly, even Zlata has a nickname. You know the way your parents also call you sometimes with a nickname? Yes, similar to that, even Zlata was having a nickname, and her name was FIPA. I say yes. Okay, now the question asked by Maza was, do you still write diary? And Zlata said yes. And Maza says, is it full of your own secrets, or is it about the war? So Maza is asking a question to FIPA, that means Zlata, that is it that you have entered or done the entries of lot of your own secrets in your diary, or you have written something about the war? So FIPA says now it's about the war. So Maza says, FIPA, you are terrific. That means FIPA, you are great. Now over here, children, why Maza says that FIPA is great? Let us know what is the reason. She said that because they want to publish a child's diary and it just might be mine, which means you, Mimi. So over here, of course, there was a good news because one child's diary was supposed to be published, and it could be Mimi. Okay, it could be the entries which are done by Zlata. And so I copied part of you into another notebook, and you, Mimi, went to the city assembly to be read. So over here, Zlata says that few pieces from her diary she, copied into a notebook, and later this particular, entries which was done in Mimi was sent across to city assembly for reading because this particular diary was supposed to be published. And I have just heard, Mimi, that you are going to be published. So, wow, wasn't it a good news, children? That the diary was supposed to be published. That means Zlata's diary was selected for as one of the best diary to be published. You are coming for the UNICEF week. Super. So now over here, children, this particular diary was going to be published in the UNICEF week. Now, what do you mean by UNICEF, children? UNICEF is a big organization, children, which started in the year 1946 in the month of December. And this UNICEF stands for United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. And do you know, children, what is the purpose of this organization? Yes, the purpose was to protect the rights of every child everywhere in the world. And Zlata was really happy to know that her diary was going to be published for the UNICEF week. And this was really a super news for her. And now, super good news. The electricity is back on. Good news that now the electricity is back, but it's 17:45 now. That means she means to say she has given us a time. That means it's 5:45 p.m. Okay, and it's gone off. Now the electricity came, children, but the electricity went back again around 5:45 p.m. and now she says that electricity is gone off. Now Samra says it will come back on. Let's hope so. Now, children, Samra. Who is Samra over here? Samra was a young woman who moved into the next apartment of Zlata, and she became a very good friend of Zlata. And yes, children, now Samra told Zlata that don't worry, this electricity is going to come back soon. So now she says, let's hope for that. And yes, she ended saying that ciao, that's goodbye, Zlata. So now children, let us quickly go through the value points from this lesson. Make sure that you are going to read all these points. The reason is these points are going to give you the entire summary of the lesson. So this is the first slide of value points. This is the second slide. And this is the third one. And yes, if you club all these points, children, you will be getting a summary of this lesson. Children, let us go through the reference to the context. Now the first statement is, even they are not spared by the war. Yes, we have done the statement, children. So who are they over here? They are the pedigree dogs. Next question. In what way are they affected by the war? Dog owners have had to leave their pets in the streets. What is the reason, children? Because they cannot feed them anymore. Comment on the tone of the sentence. How is the tone of the sentence, children? The sentence expresses the extent of the bleakness of the war. Okay. So now, children, what do you mean by bleakness of the war? Bleakness over here means a situation which is not encouraging. So, yes, children, this particular tone is expressed by Zlata with regards to a situation which was not so encouraging for her. And she was talking about, of course, the war which was going outside the house. So, now, children, we are done with part 1 and part 2 of lesson number 12 from Zlata's diary. And I'm very sure that you are very much clear with the entire lesson. Make sure, children, that you read the lesson thoroughly and go through all the important points and the meanings as well. Now, without fail, children, you have to fill the worksheet and send it across online. So, till we'll meet you for the next session. Take care, children. Bye bye.